What's up, guys? Wait to see if anybody wants to come. We are walking around Shreveport, Louisiana. So hopefully we'll have a few people join. If anybody wants to see what's up, take a look at the western side of Louisiana. And again, as always, we'll give ourselves about 5 minutes to see if anybody actually wants to join up. And this is something we will see. But it's entirely possible nobody's going to join. If nobody joins, that's okay. We'll make the most of it. But just in case anybody's watching, well, nobody's watching. 0 people are watching. But it's cool. I know some people here. I used to intern for the mayor of Shreveport, so I know the scene fairly well. Oh, we got 5 people. All right, we got some people watching. Hello to the 5 people that are watching. We were walking around Shreveport, Louisiana. Dog is obsessed with the bird. Came right here. You can see some pretty wall art over here. Dog is happy because he's just saw a bird. And let's talk about some of the interesting things here. I've always liked this. This is kind of this Japanese type garden that they made with the Campbell. We're in downtown Shreveport at the moment. I know Shreveport fairly well. I actually lived in Shreveport for about 3 months. I interned for the mayor about 10 years ago. So the city is down and out, although it's gotten better. And it's not doing as badly as some other cities, and that's because of the organization that I worked with. This is a little Japanese garden that was put in a while ago. So you see some cool stuff here. And this is, and we'll see the little front of this. This is cool. You got all the elephants. And so there are a lot of little hidden pieces of art around here. And it's a cool city, Shreveport. It's the north part of the deep south is generally very down and out, although I worked with an organization called the Shreveport Regional Arts Council, so that you can see it in the distance, and we'll look at it further. They developed their firehouse and have the giant Dalmatian, which is cool, and they're trying to get they've been trying to get this depressed area of Shreveport revitalized. Still has some efforts to go. As you can see, this is Banton. Wesley, how are you? Good to have you. Robert, what's going on? You must be new. But there's still definitely some blight in Shreveport. And all across here, they've been trying very hard to try to get some places to move into these abandoned buildings. There actually is one business down there that has. So again, you know, you looked at Jackson yesterday. Jackson was even worse for wear, but there is certainly a common theme in these medium-sized cities. If you say at 200,000 people, it's medium-sized. Medium-sized cities in the northern half of the Deep South. They're all very down and out, but Shreveport is the least down and out of the 5 that I've taken a look at. That means I'm talking about Vicksburg, Monroe, Louisiana, which I think we skipped, and Jackson, Mississippi. As you can see, this is Art the Dalmatian. Hey Robert, my name is Dodge. This is me, if you're a new fan. Nice to have you on. Hey Carrot, Classy Carrot, how are you? We are in Shreveport, Louisiana. Thanks for signing in. So this is cool. So I used to work for I interned for the Shreveport Regional Arts Council about 10 years ago. And it was an easy internship to get because my dad was chairman of something called the National Endowment for the Arts. And it was a low-level Obama appointment. But what he aimed to do is he tried to revitalize city centers through artistic funding and artistic projects. So he funded these very cool little trees that are here in the plaza in one of the plazas of downtown. His motto was Art Works. If you ever want to look him up, his name is Rocco Landisman. And the big question is, do these art installations, without a university, without a medical center, without anything else, do they actually help revitalize the city? And I'm directly commenting on my dad's work. The answer is yes and no, but it takes a long, long time, because as you can see, all of these buildings are still abandoned. But look at this little cardio spot. When I was here 10 years ago, that was nothing. This is also an actual accounting office that's functional. Again, when I was here 10 years ago, this is not there. This is not in a functional place. So it's only two places out of 8 buildings. But that being said, that's 2 places that didn't exist before all of this was here. Now, this is a really pretty park. And it was just a parking lot before it was developed. So they did a really good job kind of beautifying the area. I'm staying, if you can believe it, I'm staying at this little firehouse, which is pretty cool. So the bedroom is on the top of the firehouse, and they decided to revitalize this defunct firehouse to kind of be the anchor of the Shreveport Regional Arts Council. And we'll take a look at the Dalmatian. Oh, sorry about that. He's friendly. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a light. You want a cigarette? Cool, I got you covered. I got a YouTube if you want to talk. I got a YouTube, no pressure. I got a YouTube if you want to give your thoughts about the city. I lived here about 10 years ago. See, you think this has gotten better? Or you think it's gotten worse, or kind of been the same?
You know, I moved here, it's 2 years now.
Okay, so where do you move from?
I moved from New York City.
Oh, cool. I'm from New York City too.
What the city is like it,
Mm-hmm.
it's togetherness.
Togetherness. Yeah, people are cool here.
This is what I'm trying to say. For myself, I like what white people are
Mm-hmm.
doing. Good things.
Yeah, some of them are trying.
Some of them are good. They have more good people in the city of Shreveport and in Bossier than they probably have anywhere else.
That's true. That's interesting. They take care of each other.
I think we need to do.
Okay.
Leave out all these bad seeds that destroy our city.
Yeah, bad seeds. Yeah.
At all costs. We must weed this shit out.
Yeah, the crime is high here. That's the issue. It's gotten worse. But that's the thing too, is you'll meet some of the most giving people here that you'll ever meet, you know.
If I have to run for the man, become the mayor of the city.
Yeah.
Because it can and will happen.
I think you're right. I won't. He's got a lot of fans.
I'm giving my boy out because he speaks his mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Joe Biden's been there way too long. So you're on the Trump train. You're a Trump fan, yeah.
You know how it's not that I'm on the Trump train. I'm on the president's side.
Right.
Because he can make shit happen.
That's true.
The president sitting here watching all the politics and everything, and he won't do shit. Look, man, the man became the president of the United States.
That's true. I had to do something.
$14. Never in the days of my life would I have. What they gonna do with their haters? What they gonna say? Aliens are not here.
Yeah, right.
Listen, everything you say, you don't believe me.
Every little thing.
I don't know if this is a spaceship alien like the movie. When they come out
It might be an alien.
But, my name is Darren.
Darren, nice to meet you.
So I'm so happy to meet you.
Likewise.
I miss my family, but
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
hey, I'm here.
Hopefully you're still in contact, looking out for him. Amen.
Nice to meet you, man.
Darren, nice to meet you. We'll look around for you. Pleasure. Hey guys, I gotta call my friend. Give me a quick minute. Thanks for your patience, guys. I appreciate it. I won't be streaming very long today. Oh, this is a pretty cool scene to look at because I'm getting picked up to get something to eat, and so that's probably going to be in about 10 minutes, give or take. But we'll take a look at some interesting people and interesting scenes along the way. I guess tomorrow we'll also take a look at more of Shreveport. But yeah, I'm bummed they kind of called in the middle. But all right, we got 13 people watching. We had like 38 people at one point. But yeah, this is gonna be a short stream because I'm getting picked up to catch up with some friends in about 10 minutes. We'll take a look at this park, and as I was saying, so yeah, I got an interesting name. Might get a burger. Yeah, well, name had a big steak last night. We went to Doe's Eat Place, which is famous for steaks. They have their principal place out in Little Rock, Arkansas. But so he got a big steak. Well, he'll probably get a burger too. The dog loves the park, so we're staying right here. So they turned this into an Airbnb, which is kind of cool. Beautiful old historic fire station, probably built in the 1920s, be my guess. Thank you, Classic Carrie. Yeah, that was a splurge meal. I splurged about, well, $60. I mean, I ate most of the steak, but he had about half of it. I recorded him eating it, so I'll post that on Facebook. He devoured it. It was a big porterhouse, so I had a big bone. Dolly Akbar, hi, how are you? Hiya from Louisiana. Paula, where Louisiana are you? Are you in Lafayette? Are you in Monroe? Are you in Ruston? Are you in New Orleans? Are you in Slidell? Are you in where the hell else in Louisiana? Alexandria? I've been to Monroe. I've been to Lafayette. Lake Charles. Been to Lake Charles. I've been to New Orleans. Near Alexandria. Alexandria, they know how to party over there, boy. That is Party City. So yeah, this is the little... actually, guys, you want to take a look at my Airbnb. It's kind of cool. So this is the old fire station that the company I interns for works out of. And then over here is their Airbnb. So it's kind of cool. It's right in the middle of downtown. This is interesting. This is the Fairmont Apartments, which primarily had a nasty rep for being, only affordable housing, but pretty crime-ridden. Now they're actually, says now leasing on the front. This is my little cart. Now they're actually having market rate. So there is some desirability finally to move downtown. But we could take a look at the Airbnb too. Yes, it does look like it. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? All right, guys, I gotta say hi to friends, but we'll talk soon. He's got a little bigger since you've last seen him.